So you want to go to the Caribbean to be a pirate for a week. This is the boat for you. This is a Lagoon 52 Nauti by Nature 2. Let's take a look. Here we are in the aft cockpit of the Lagoon 52 to relax and enjoy yourself on the water when you're on the charter for the week. This table is removable. It does store up top to get that out of the way to enjoy yourselves without the table being in the way. This boat also features the teak flooring, very luxurious, more of a yacht feel. The biggest selling point to this charter situation for the 52 is this. You have the space to be able to cook inside and to visit with the aft cockpit, as well as incorporate the inside cockpit. It's a fantastic feature. Look at all the volume in the area and space and how many people you can have on board. 10 very comfortably. All new on the 52 is your fridge and freezer setup here. Very voluminous. You can also lock it shut. Extra added space on the countertop. Areas for your iPhone and computer to charge. Leave them in here. Lagoon's thought of just about everything. Double sink. As we go around, you have a 4-burner stove, an oven. An extra fridge inside for food. Move around, you have your storage for your trash over here that's very easy to get in and out. That's very important, so you don't want it to stink up the boat. As we move around to the nav station, you'll notice this one is controlled electronically, very easy. You have different areas to turn on the generator. As you go throughout the boat, there's little surprises like that hidden away. One of the biggest questions I get is, what is the special upholstery and why is it so special? Special upholstery features a very heavy-duty leatherette in white. Easy to clean, it's very comfortable to sit on, it's very durable for the charters. The all-important food storage or wine or rum can fit in here. There's 4 places inside the cabin here to be able to store food and make sure it's easy to get to. The headroom, you'll notice that it's very boastful at 6'7". The vertical windows do 3 things, as in all lagoons. Gives you the panoramic view, gives you the height inside, and it also keeps the greenhouse effect in check. Meaning, today it's 100 degrees outside. I'm not sweating to death, although the AC is on, but it keeps the sunlight out, thus the heat. This particular boat has 2 huge portholes that when you open those, when you're anchored into the wind, airflow is fantastic through here. It's very ergonomically correct as well. For privacy, you'll notice that this boat does feature the stock curtains, and they work extremely well. Very easy to spread out and or retract. This boat features a 5-cabin layout. The master stateroom in the back never changes on any of the particular models, but this one features 2 cabins on the starboard side. Aft is the master, forward is a VIP, and on the other side features another VIP, a bunk bed situation on the port side, and then the aft VIP. Come on down and take a look. Welcome to the master cabin on Nauti by Nature 2. Very evident features will jump right out at you. Spacious bed. You have storage underneath the bed for your luggage and whatnot. Your lights at the head of the bed. Light switches, fans, etc. One thing that you'll notice on a lot of the boats as well, it has a shade on one side of the porthole and a must-have mosquito screen. These You just have teeth down in the island. Very important. Ventilation portal has been included in this particular 52. Cross ventilation is very important. There's also an opening porthole here near the shower. Not too many other 52-foot boats out there feature this at all. You have a vanity and a separate shower in the master stateroom. Very important. Up forward, you'll have a separate head. We'll take a look at that next. As you come forward in the separate head in the master stateroom, very comfortable. Cross ventilation again, light throughout the boat. You'll notice, as well as different amenities. As far as the vanity here, stainless steel feature here. It may sound simple enough, but believe me, it makes a huge difference. The boats do move and they settle over a period of time, and these are very important features to make sure the doors are secure. The forward starboard cabin features in-suite head and shower. Very comfortable. Around the cabin, you'll notice the leather headboards. Gives it that luxurious feel for being a production line boat. Hence, I get asked quite often the popularity of these boats. Look at the volume, and again, this is only a 52-foot boat. The volume and the comfortability is very important. That's what I would want when I'm chartered. Come on down and see the port side forward on Nauti by Nature 2. Same AC controls, fans, lights, so on and so forth, in-suite head. One thing you'll notice about the charter boats, on the other side as well, you have forward access to the forward cargo hold, as well as can be used as the extra bunk. Here we are, port midship. People always ask, I have that one extra person that would love to come. I have the kids that would love to come. Teenagers, what have you. Bunk beds. Very comfortable. It's larger than a normal bunk bed. Doesn't penalize you so much in space. You'll find that the aft cabin is just a little bit shorter. You'll feel that near the between the bed and the head in the port VIP in the aft of the boat. But this is a fantastic feature. If you don't have those extra people that come with you, obviously you can use it for storage, for your luggage, groceries, and things like that. This particular boat has this as a head and a shower, so it's separate. Favorite cabin on the Lagoon 52. This is the aft port side, completely separate than the rest of the boat, aka the mother-in-law suite or captain's suite. For me, again, it's my favorite because you have all the amenities here, as well as a separate shower and head, all contained away from the rest of the boat. Why Nauti by Nature 2? Here's a couple of key points. Carbon fiber painted white wheel very much gives it a luxurious feel. This boat does come with the added option of the tables up top. How that's important is when the captain's up here solo, invite people up to hang out upstairs at the Flybridge. These tables can be raised up, thus making it a very conducive atmosphere to hang out and park. Fly-by-wire transmissions, very smooth, very silky. This is a great feature, makes you feel like $1 million. Something very simple, but it's a carbon fiber wheel. This one's been painted white. Can be brought either way. Why is that important? Because you have either side that the captain can see from very efficiently. Why a 52? Ease of single-handing the boat. If you have any knowledge at all the lines are led right into the cockpit. This particular boat has the electric winch on it. Coupled with a 90-foot, 9-inch mast, 28.3 feet wide, this particular boat gives a huge bang for the buck. Super comfortable. As far as the sailing capabilities of this boat, it's a little bit smaller mainsail, but a huge jib. And again, that's a self-tacking situation, so that balances the boat out, and that's your main thrust of the boat. What that does overall is very easy to handle the boat. I constantly ask customers, man, this is an enormous boat. It feels huge. It feels huge at the dock when you're out on the water. Supremely comfortable, as well as easy to handle. Favorite place to be when you're out on the water is the forward cockpit of the 52. It also is very boastful on the forward seats that are optional from Lagoon. Must have on a charter boat. Fantastic place to enjoy yourselves when you're underway. Here's the brains of the boat. Very easy to get to. Your batteries are in here for you to check if you're underway if something happens. Here's that monster generator I shared with you. It has its own separate starting battery. I always like to give little tidbits of information when I'm on the boats and trying to do the videos. This is called a martingale in front of the boat. People ask me, well, how is a catamaran so strong? How does it maintain such integrity in the bows? You can see how heavy duty the martingale is on this particular boat. What this does is it controls the directional control of the bows. Yeah, they're super strong up front, but this is just added security because a lot of the thrust is through the jib, being a self-tacking jib, as I shared with you before. You notice the bow shape. It's more of a diamond shape. They only did that for looks as well as the structural integrity of it. It keeps the height inside the cabin as well. As we go throughout the boat, little things that make a big difference is the different fuel spots and pump outs and things like that. If you ever have to go to the dock, you'll want to know that. It's inside in the manuals, but it's just kind of nice to see it rather than read about it. This is what some of these fittings are throughout the boat. You notice the waste pump out. Huge cleats on these boats with the lines that are incorporated, 3/4 inch lines. Very easy, again, to dock the boat because of the situation with dual engines that sit about 25 feet apart from each other. Very easy to operate. Notice you don't stub your toes because most people don't wear shoes on a boat. You're not stubbing your toes on the flush mounted hatches on the Lagoon. That's indicative of the whole line. I'm just particularly pointing it out here. As well as when you're out and about, rather than sitting at the dock nice and smooth like we are today, when you're out and about, you're moving around, you'll find huge amount of handholds to make it very comfortable as you maneuver around the boat to get an extra drink or two when you're out sailing. You'll notice that throughout the boat. This is a place that most people never go or don't even know about when they're chartering. The engines and the power plants. This particular model features a huge power plant area with a 4JH 80 horse YANMARs. Unbelievably reliable, especially at the base. They really take care of the boats. Didier and Marianne and the team down there do an excellent job with that. A couple other additional features on this particular boat, Naughty by Nature 2. There's boats with tender lifts, and there's boats without tender lifts. This one is an option, is almost a must-have. This particular boat does feature it. That platform sits, when it's all the way extended, about 1.5 feet down the water. What does that mean? That means it's very easy to float the dinghy off, and it also serves as a nice dive platform. Fantastic place for water sports to take place and just general relaxation. These have the cutaway sugar scoops on them, ease of getting in and out of the dinghy and the water. As with all lagoons, you have the shower implemented back here as well, kind of keep the salt in the back of the boat, keep it ease of cleanliness on the boat throughout the week that you're on it. The TEAK gives it more of a yachty feel, very much soothing on the feet as well. One of the last things and most important things to have on a boat is the barbecue. This particular one is set up to be incorporated as far as the aft cockpit is concerned. Again, so the cook is still enjoying the company of his guests. We were subjected last year to the hurricanes just like everybody else was. We lost a huge amount out of the fleet. So we're in need of different boats. Very important that you understand that, because there's different opportunities when it comes to the boats and the availability. The owner of this boat has a couple different boats in the fleet, and I think she's up to 4 or 5 that we've had in the fleet. So that is that's a testament to what we do and how we do it, and we do it right. It's a fantastic way to offset the cost of the boat. There's a lot of mystery out there as far as the boat will pay for itself and it'll make a lot of money. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It will offset the cost, and with today's modern boats and the technology that they use with the laminate floorings and the leatherette that I shared with you, when the boat comes back out of the fleet after 3 years, you'll notice there's not a huge amount of wear and tear on it. Years ago, you used to drop a pan on the floor and dent the floor. Not so much anymore. When the boat comes out of the fleet, you get to continually use it, or when you get to sell it, still do well with the boat. So it's a discussion point for sure. I have a lot of people ask me about the charter fleet. We have a lot of opportunities with the charter fleet. So I'd like to invite you to call or chat with me in regards to that. I can be reached at brent@catamarans.com or on my office line at 954-449-4653. Hope you enjoyed the tour today. Let me know if you're interested in a charter boat with the Catamaran Company. Look forward to hearing from you.